heat wave in June. It's dry today. There's a river down there, so perhaps they've been to that river. I've never seen people like with boats or surfboards. I don't know what there are, like flotation things. I mean, they've been dumping a lot of sewage into the river, but not just that, but I've heard a lot of things about like these amoebas. I watched a video about it. I don't know if this is true, but there's this thing that gets into your head and it like gets up your nose and then it starts eating you from the inside. It's like you can get it from having river water go up your nose. If you have river water going up your nose, but it has to go quite far up. But I don't know. Heard some news stories about it recently, actually. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to go in the river. Could be a recipe for disaster. I will probably be drinking water out of the river soon though. I'll put it through a special water filter and then I'll put iodine into it or something. I got some Lugol's Solution iodine from last year. But yeah, there's so many new build houses now in these villages near here, and obviously all the overpopulation of the towns and cities, so there's just a lot of people in this area now. So the weekend you are going to see lots of people here in nice weather. This is still a very remote location where you don't usually see that. On a quiet day you see like almost nobody here. It's a good spot for riding your high powered electric bikes and whatever you want to do, or just regular cycling on a gravel bike or a mountain bike. Quite open here, all these fields. Sunset. Go around that corner, so that road around that corner is a little bit longer than I thought it was. I thought it went straight to the main road, but there's a few hundred metres and I saw a nice farm with some geese. There's some really interesting textures in the fields. The sun's kind of dropped out, but you can see like the cows up in that field there and the different shades and the patchwork of fields sort of blend, you know, rolling into each other. It's very nice looking. That's why I thought I'd come down this way and see how it's looking down here before I head back across the fields over back there across that borderway. And really there's like a lot of texture. You can sit here, there's a lot of texture to these fields. Kind of like waves on an ocean. I'll probably turn around here. Or maybe I'll go up a bit further. You can sort of see here, sort of colour. Look at how the sun's sort of lighting up, sort of orangey yellow. Don't know what that crop is, but I think I've seen it before where it sort of gives you this sort of waviness, and when it's windy it sort of blows and ripples in the wind, sort of like fur or something. Might be not the same type of crop, but it does look a bit like that. It's a sort of feathery grass. Sorry. Sort of feathery grass. What's happened to that tree? Like, just like see half of the tree is like next to the bottom. Something weird's happened to that tree. Like lightning hit it or something. It's not looking. All these cows are not looking quite right. That seemed like a nice man there. Those are the poles going off into the distance. Very good aesthetics lately. And there we've got a sort of field covered in buttercups as it goes up that hill to the horizon there. Clouds look a little bit interesting, but it's not amazing. But sometimes the clouds just in the evening they can look really cool. Like when I was out with my cousin, I didn't record it, but we went out around Hillston, around the fields where I've just been, and went across to Steeple Claydon, went this way that I hadn't been yet, but I mean I sort of been halfway. This tree's looking nice as well, really nice, sort of like an ochre colour. I used to have that sort of colour in my painting, like watercolours set, you know. You see the sort of hills far away and sort of bluish colour of the hills. I can see this church up ahead here. I can see this church up. I don't know what's making that knocking noise on my bike. I can see this church with this interesting spire, and to be honest, that the view of the church like that there, it doesn't register to me in my memory of seeing that. Like I thought it was a sort of a square top church here, just a regular looking, a plain square top. That sign looks new there, EWRB3LGV. That looks new. But I want to have a look at this church. I don't know why I'm not remembering the details of it. Uh-oh, we got new homes. It probably was like that before. This is for whatever reason I just didn't notice. It does look a bit different though, I think. Old dairy information board. I don't like that look of that van. I don't like how it's designed. Looks very modern. Globo Homo. And here's one of these young idiots blasting music in their cheap cars. Shall we follow him and see where he goes? Oh, he's going down there. Look, he's turning off to the right. One down there somewhere. Lovely garden, I think he went down, not that one, the next one. Yeah, he went down there somewhere. There, he's parked there. Oh yeah, they're sort of cheaper, sort of 1960s kind of houses. I didn't know there was a park there. something like a park or something there. Obviously this is new build houses here. I see something in that field and it looked too thin to be a person. I don't know what that was. I haven't really got enough battery to keep going further and going and going and going. Because this will only take me round to somewhere I don't want to be anyway. I saw that person over there somewhere. It's like a thin black thing. In the middle of the field it was like a thin black thing. I don't know what it was. Let's go back and have a look. It looks artificial, it looks like a metal pole or something. What would it be doing right in the middle of that field though? I don't get it. I thought that was a little girl. I thought that was a teenage girl. It was a bloody woman and they looked like drug addicts. I mean, this is a nice village. Like, I don't know if they come from the new build houses or if they come from down that bit there. Like, it could have been whoever was in that car, but I only saw like one guy. Lovely house here. I wonder what that is. It's really old. Yeah, I only saw one person in the car. But yeah, see, that guy had those like pod things in his ears. Some funny people about nowadays. That little owl on there. But yeah, this is a very rural village. It's strange to see people like that. Look how old that is. Strange to see like degenerate poor people like that in a healthy place like this. Some of those minis, those new minis, apparently they have up to like 170 horsepower, and they weigh quite a lot. Oh yeah, this is how I remember this village used to be, like nothing on the road, like 10 years ago this is how it was in the daytime. Nothing up, like, yeah, clear road like that. They're shoving a house in there. I think it used to be like a garage or a shop or something. And you can see they're shoving like a house in there now. Yeah, these people look like something you'd see from like Shameless or something like that. This is a UK TV show. It's about these people that like live on a housing estate up north or something. Some of you probably know what I'm on about. Beautiful, beautiful with the sun and the pink skies, pink sunset, and then the fields. Well, this guy hasn't made it very far yet. He's still like, I don't think he was walking very fast if it's the same guy. Yeah, he hasn't made it very far yet. I think my bike's doing much better range now. Like it's got got a couple more volts range now. A fly just went in my eye. Oh, big one. I hate it when that happens. I haven't got clear glasses. I need to order some. My hay fever hasn't really started yet. It's just the flies going in my eye. I can see signs that no fly tipping, so I wonder if it's been a problem. Right. I wonder if it's been a problem with the fly tipping, because you see the signs there. Nice old man, probably a bit like my granddad. That kind of generation. The bike does seem to be doing better now. I realigned that caliper, the front caliper I think it was. So it may have been rubbing for quite a while, it may have just been slowing the bike down. I blame my weight, but I noticed it was quite sluggish up some hills, just slow to accelerate, and yeah, so I've still got quite a lot of battery left. I've been out for, I don't know, two and a half, maybe 3 hours. Done a lot of off-roading. Already done 20 miles maybe more, 25 miles. I've still got about half battery left. I started about 90% battery, I've still got about, it says 52%. I thought they were shooting fireworks or something. If they're going to be noisy, I'm going to be noisy. Don't appreciate that kind of city culture. Couldn't tell if it was a police car or an ambulance. Well, couldn't tell from the front whether it was a police car or an ambulance, because some of them look similar. So you get these ambulances that are like sort of size of a police car, shape of a police car, and they got the same sort of colours, but they're not police, they're ambulances. But anyway, I got out of there quickly because I was in power mode 5, so I was going pretty fast at 1500. And yeah, I quickly dipped into a field and got out of there before whatever it was had a chance to turn around. That is the advantage of the e-bike. Well, I've heard that police have started using Surons now, which is not really fair because it kind of undermines the whole ethos, the whole spirit of the thing. Not cool. Feels like something out of a movie where like the bad guys kind of like copy like the good guys' powers, but they use like technology to do it or something, or they use like money or something. It's like in Ready Player One, where they just throw a load of money at it to try and win the prize thing. And they try and like blow up these teenagers' house or something. It's crazy, man. Could go up here maybe. Go up around the top there. I'm going so fast, it's crazy. I'm only in Palmo 2. Yeah, it's starting to quieten down now here. It's starting to get dark. It's quite chill at the summer night. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I have issues with my tyres at the moment. They're sort of not on the rims properly and they wobble a bit. Bit of chain skipping there at high RPMs, which is not good. Soon drains fast though, once you start doing this sort of thing. Bloody taking up more than half the road with that fat car. Shiny, expensive thing. And that is not a narrow road as well. It's not a narrow road either. That tree is really pretty. I like it. I think I know where I'll go. I'll go to the woods and then I'll dip down through the woods and then I'll get back to where I was before, and then I can go to the railway from there. Hopefully I've still got battery left on the camera, so I've recorded quite a bit. Probably have to put this up in like 2 different parts. Honestly, I rarely record when I'm actually going quite fast. When I'm riding fast, I actually very rarely actually record that. It tends to be like at the end after a long ride or something. The end of a long ride or something. What is that? Is that a deer? Or a dog? I think it's a deer, but it looks such a strange... It's like a muntjac, I think it's a baby one. It's the size of a dog. God, it's dark here. I'm not wearing my glasses and it's dark as hell. Just be careful here. I need to put the light on. Put the light on. Yeah, my town is just such a nice place to walk around and bike around. There's a lot of places in the UK where I just feel like, I'm including villages in this, I feel like it would be kind of boring, because like either it's not interesting or it's ugly, or it's just like you've only got roads, like straight roads. You haven't got any interesting places to ride around like this. Do you get what I mean? Like in a village, you've got like just road, you know, as soon as you leave, you go a few hundred meters, you're on country roads, which are kind of boring to ride around. You haven't got like parks and like little trails, paths and things like this. Housing estates and stuff. I thought that was people then, it's just a bunch of poles. It's very atmospheric. Got the moon coming out now. Better check my camera, see if I've still got some space left on there. Yeah, kind of get into it after a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, start getting into it, start riding faster and faster. when there's less people around at night, you know, start riding like a bat out of hell. Be careful because there can be other cyclists and stuff. Still got about 70 volts, which is good. It doesn't start cutting out until about 62 volts. This could be dodgy if there's someone here. That's those people I saw before. A bit careful here. I've had some slides here and stuff. There's some bumps and things you've got to watch out for. And this is bumpy as well. That's only 1,000 watts. It's not that much, but I'm fucking flying over here. So I can pull down this side road. So quiet I don't even need to cross the road. There's a big fucking pothole there. Really big pothole. Still these people in Sainsbury's even at this time of night. I think it's because big Tesco's closes on a Sunday, but the smaller ones are still open. We've got a little car here though. Hit by a fly in the eye. That car sounds like it's fucking falling apart, to be honest. Yeah, I got hit by a little fly in the eye at like pretty high speed. That car legit sounds like it's falling apart. Bet there'll be loads of people down there, won't there? This kind of weather. Oh god, there's so many. Is it blossom or flies? I can't tell. Because all the new build houses right at the end of here, like everyone walks down there probably. Oh jeez, that is muddy. Unexpected muddy patch. I feel like fucking Sam Pilgrim or something. I feel like Sam Pilgrim. Yeah, I need to swap my tyres over because the rear one's looking a bit worn. If you swap them over, it will extend the life. This is a very steep hill. Probably have to shift down to get a bit speed up it. 1800 watts is not enough for my heavy body. I weigh about 106 kilograms at the moment, and it's difficult for a bike, for a normal e-bike to pull my weight. I probably don't want to go through the bloody woods in these conditions. It's too dark and muddy. I'll just ride around the housing estates. Yeah, I don't like the handling. It's just wobbly front tyre. Good thing about this bike is people can hear it coming because it's so loud. My other bikes were not really that loud. My hub motors, you couldn't really hear them at all. This thing, you hear it because the motor's turning at such a high RPM, and the chain ring turns pretty quick as well, like 3 times faster than normal for this motor. I like to ride this street. This person has 2 Tesla cars. They really love their Tesla. They liked it so much they bought another one. Jesus. This field here is full of beautiful dandelions. They've all died down now though. Let's go through the woods. Watch out, there's nobody about. This will be quite dark, you probably won't see very well. Oh, there'll probably be a lot of flies as well. That's what I'm worried about, flies. Mostly flies hitting me in the face. God, that cow pasture is really like filling up. Oh my god. The front started to fucking go or something. Something didn't feel right. Like I lost traction or something. It was something wrong with these inner tubes. They keep the tyres won't sit evenly on the rims, and they bulge out in a place, and it makes it wobble and bump as you go around. It's really annoying. I don't know, I've tried 2 different inner tube types and like brands. I could try using a smaller one, but I don't know why all these people are like hanging around here. Maybe Sunday night, there wouldn't be anything going on. There wouldn't be anything going on in the school Sunday night, would there? I'm thinking it's something to do with the school, but I guess it could be the university. One of those Polestar electric car things, I think. They look so American. They look like Knight Rider car, the kit car from Knight Rider. They're about ready for takeoff here. Oh, lost that front again. That's why I believe in like doing your own mechanics, because you know like what's up with your vehicle. You know, like there's something not quite right with it, something off performance of normal. I can't imagine letting someone else do my mechanics. That's one that is one of those delivery e-bikes. Yeah, they're quite new, but I'm seeing them more often. I think it's just one of them. They go relatively quick, like quicker than you'd expect. But obviously I'll thrash them on this. I just swore it was very weird to see like a fucking light, bright LED light come down that hill, because people don't usually cycle on an actual bike at this time of night, you know, in the evening. And it's not dark enough that people would walk with a light, and they tend not to in this town anyway, because it's like lit, you know. We have street lamps. Oh. Yeah, if that's that same e-bike delivery guy, he's seen me before, like we've seen each other before. Fucking crazy shit happens in these city urbanized places. Like you get people running on a Sunday night unexpectedly, and they're not running to get to someone's house, they're just running for exercise on the, you know, late at night. It's like city, like that Black Mirror episode, 15 Million Merits. I should have told those kids to go to bed. Those little kids on the bike. It is dangerous out at night. Not just because of e-bikers crashing into you. Much more dangerous things out at night nowadays, you know. In England and other countries. Slow. Careful. A lot of people there. Lost the back there a little bit. A lot of people hanging around there. Maybe on a Friday or a Saturday night in the summer you'd see that. School kids. Can't see this person, they're all black. literally black, not just dressed black. 65 volts. I've probably got more. I reckon I've got enough to go around that grassy bit. Yeah, in the summertime, as you can imagine, people tend to hang around at the park at night, drink alcohol and stuff. We used to do that too. Nothing wrong with it. You know, people walk around town at night, get drunk, or go walk to their friend's house or whatever. But when you're in an urbanised, compromised, subverted location, it takes on an entirely different kind of meaning, you know, different implications to that. There's another runner. People tend to run like early in the morning, like 6 AM, 7 AM in the morning. You don't tend to see them running at night, so it's kind of safe to ride pretty fast around town at night. Again, it's like 9 o'clock now, or a bit after. You don't expect to see like young kids riding about on bikes and stuff, like I don't know, 8-year-old kids or something. This is where my girlfriend used to live. I don't know what's happened to her now. I don't know where she's living or who she's with. I haven't seen her since I was about in university. I would say I haven't seen her since I was at university, so that would be a long time ago. You know, 15 years ago or more. Here's something weird. Oh, it's a scooter. 2 guys on a scooter. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare the shit out of that cat. I just was looking at those guys and I kind of went a little bit off of balance. I should be able to get back with it. Yeah, I'll be able to get back. I'm running a little bit low on battery now. 30% battery on that bike. I do enjoy this kind of vibe around here, like where I used to in the evening, around 8 PM. It used to be much quieter. I wonder if that metal thing's still here. I need to watch out for that. Not sure how fast I'm going, at least 20, maybe 25, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they've removed that metal block from the road, added like a cable thing on it. Let's pump the brakes. Sometimes you think it's a car, but it's your own reflection.